Inside 2 in the third quarter. Mariota, and it's picked off by Tramon Williams. Williams on the return, and he's tackled at the 16-yard line. Big mistake by Mariota, his 13th interception of the year.
But the quarterback looks inside.
Thomas is up at the top of the screen. It's 2nd and 10. Breeze looking, end zone shot is intercepted by Deion Jones.
There you go. Watch Deion Jones. This is just that play where they're going to try and throw it over top of the linebacker head. But one reason you do all those tests at the combine is to find guys like Deion Jones. The play before that would have gotten most linebackers in the National Football League. They ran that look.
Keenum going for it all down the near sideline and fighting, tipped in the air and picked off. That's Brandon. Special teams that get you good field position. You try and take advantage of that right away. The ball a little bit underthrown, and as Treadwell goes up for that ball, it tips around and Carr's able to bring it in. Baltimore Ravens, one of the best teams in the National Football League, second with 14 takeaways coming into today. Shown in this situation is rushing 3, dropping 8. Throwing to the right, intercepted, picked off by Buffalo, back up the sideline. Tre'Davious White, the rookie, still on his feet. To the 10, and that'll seal it for Buffalo. Looks like they're almost going to a quads coverage. Nope, they dropped the safety in there on the curl. You can see just miscommunication on the route. The receiver, I can't tell who that was at that time.
They've only given him the ball 7 times of their 31 plays. That's intercepted by Kuechly. He has more of those than any linebacker in the league over the last 5 years.
Beautiful job of reading receiver. Look at the hip turn right there. That's what Luke Kuechly can do. He's kind of been quiet as far as making tackles, but he's a game breaker. And very few guys in the National Football Leagues are game breakers.
Early stages, second quarter. Newton popped up in the air. Intercepted. Eddie Jackson. Jackson is still going. Another defensive highlight. Touchdown Bears. 75-yard interception return for another score.
And that ball forced into Benjamin. Good coverage by Prince Amukamara. But how about the move on Cam Newton there for Eddie Jackson?
The pass from Brissett is batted and intercepted. It's Carlos Dunlap into the end zone for the pick 6. Incredible takeaway by this Cincinnati defense all season. What play, what awareness from Dunlap. You know, that's kind of, he loves to bat down passes. You know, led the team in passes defense last year as a defensive lineman. He has that long 6'7" frame, gets his hands up.
Time for Winston, floats one and intercepted at the goal line. It's Jabril Peppers with the takeaway and down the sideline on the return. On offense after the Buccaneers turnover.
Clock, which sits at 2:10 left. Quarter number 3. Play action and a pick. That was a broken play from the beginning, and the rookie Jordan Lewis has his first pick in his first NFL game. Something that they worked on throughout the offseason, and it showed up today. Broncos come with a blitz, quick throw, pass on 4th down, picked off. This is Talib, still going, looking for another pick 6. Prescott in his way. Talib, he's going to go. No flags. Talib, touchdown. He can play. Oh, he can play. He's one of the smartest corners in football, and Vance Joseph was just telling us that he said, well, he can't run like he used to, but he studies the game and he's still effective because he's so smart. Well, he just went 103 yards with that interception.
Walter Payton and Tiki Barber. Winston moving to his right, throws, and it's picked off, but the question is, did Slay get 2 feet down in bounds?
Play by Darius Slay. Probably an ill-advised pass by Jameis Winston with the change of direction and then just the wherewithal. Get inbounds with the catch. Great takeaway. A great young corner here in Detroit, Darius Slay.
Got Josh Gordon one-on-one away from trips. There it is.
3rd and 2. And now Kaiser in trouble. Just looking around. The ball is batted into the air. And it is. Is it intercepted?
Making plays in the 4th quarter. It starts with this guy. First of all, Randall does a great job on Josh Gordon, who we circled because that's who Kaiser wanted to go to. And this is inexplainable to me. I don't know why in this situation you're just throwing the ball up for grabs. He panicked. That's a rookie panic move by Deshaun Kaiser. And it puts the Green Bay Packers in perfect position. Now the Browns defense has a score at the line of scrimmage. Kaiser panics, throws it up for grabs, and it could be the end of the
Hogan to the air. Intercepted! Too high for Duke Johnson. And it's Joseph off to the races. Nobody near him. Jonathan Joseph will walk into the end zone. Pick 6 for Houston.
Hogan was a little high, and the pass rush back into his face. His right tackle, Sean Coleman, gets walked backwards, and that ball just sails a little high. The first time, it just fell to the ground. The second time, Jonathan Joseph was there.
In the draft. 3rd down and 7. Fired over the middle, into the hands and out, and then it's intercepted. And this is Hooker, their #1 draft choice, with the 3rd pick of his young career, taking it down to the 24-yard line.
John Simon get underneath the throwing lanes here, which forced Russell Wilson to throw it out in front. The ball is dropped. And as they describe Malik Hooker, he catches more balls by accident than just a...
Peterman from the gun. Here we go. Pass, tip, and intercepted by Ramsey to close it out. Jaguars are heading to Pittsburgh.
You might be looking at the future best corner in the National Football League. He reads the quarterback, jumps, and he's got height, size, speed, and you see the athleticism. We got to make sure that's a catch for sure, but it looks good there. Look at him.
What a play.
Make up the ground.
What a play. Already, though. Ooh.
Oh, we got to see that.
Rivers with time, going to go deep. And it is intercepted. Marcus Peters to midfield with blockers down the far sideline. 15, 10, and down close to the 5-yard line. There he said, where are you going? Well, Williams gets lost at the top of the route, starts spinning around different directions, and he can't locate the ball in time as Marcus Peters comes up with it. I'm not real sure about the way he's carrying the ball.
Drew Stanton led the team to a win last week, quick on his feet, and here he is rolling and throwing. Middle of the field and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner has the pick for the Rams. Back into Arizona territory with blockers in front of him. Joyner returns inside the 25 of the Cardinals.
In this situation, Blaine Gabbert is on the move. It doesn't really look all that clean, and LaMarcus Joyner is able to kind of read that route and get back underneath to make that interception. I like the fact that Blaine was trying to throw it.
3rd and 10. Simeon trying to set up the screen. It's busted up, and is it picked off by Adrian Phillips? It is.
The momentum was with Denver, and now to come back, they're all over this screen pass here, and this play's kicked up. And it's intercepted. That's a legitimate interception right here. The ball never touches the ground.
That was Desmond King draped all over Benny Fowler.
In their loss at Foxborough 2 weeks ago, they hit him 8 times in that game. He has plenty of time that time and throws a deep bomb. Cooks trying to run under it, and it's intercepted. Second of the night by Xavier Howard, his 4th in the last 2 games. Looking for blockers and runs out of bounds as he crossed midfield.
To screen with a spectacular interception.
First downs allowed in the last 44 attempts. And that play clock is all the way down. They just do get it off. And the pass is intercepted by Smith at the 5-yard line. Picking up some blocking as well. And brings it back out to the 23-yard line.
You're going to get just man coverage here on this route, and he's going to undercut it. And that's what makes him the best safety in football right now. He is tremendous as a pass defender against those tight ends and people coming down the middle, and maybe even better as a run defender up around the line of scrimmage.
Goes third down play, fakes the spike, still has it, now fires, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted to save the game by Harmon, and the Patriots are going to win it. Absolutely amazing.
You have to throw a fade right there, Ben. There's too many people inside.
That was Rowe who batted it into the air and Harmon who grabbed it.
Rowe comes up with that right there. And Rowe's the guy who gave up the long play. And to come back and make that.
3rd and 10. Blitz coming. Ryan unloads. Dropped. And it's still live. That may be picked off. They say incomplete. It looked like it's sacked there. No, interception.
Marvin Hall runs the deep in route, and the ball pops out of his hands, so it's up for grabs. This is what they call a tip drill for defensive backs. It stays on the backside of Marshawn Lattimore. They reach for it twice. Doesn't touch the ground. You see, it's right there on Lattimore. It's still up. It's reached for it right there by Marcus Williams. It stays on Lattimore, and look who pulls it in. Marshawn Lattimore for the interception.
His first gluteus interception of his NFL career.
Half of the field. Have to get to the 35 to convert. Swing it out here. And it's picked off. Down the sideline goes Janoris Jenkins. He's inside the 10, and he will get into the end zone.
This could have been picked off. Marshall's going out in the flat here, and you can see that Jenkins is really nowhere close to it. But Marshall sort of set it like a volleyball player would, and it just drops gently into the hands of Jackrabbit. Looks like he got his foot stuck, and that caused part of the missed throw. His left foot got stuck in the dirt as he turned to make that throw, and it basically stumbled into the throw.
We saw Josh McCown watching from the sideline. Tyrod Taylor to the end zone. Intercepted! It's picked off on the play. Justin Burris with blockers ahead and runs into his own man, but he got it out. A red zone pick. Was the ball knocked free? Flag is thrown. Right here. Pecco is doing second down and goal. Janovich, the fullback, a fake. Lynch, Autry chases, and look out! It's intercepted. It's picked off. Bowman on the ground, and look what he found. How about that? First interception by the Raiders this season. No interceptions has come to a close for Oakland, it would appear.
Real dangerous throw. He never was really able to get his shoulder square. He tries to fit that one in there to Virgil Green. Navarro Bowman, he tips it. The safety tips it as well. Reggie Nelson right into the waiting.
Or something here. I don't love dropping back against this front four. It's going to be tough.
Coming over to Stewart. He did not hold on. Was that ball picked? Did it hit the ground? It's Robinson with the football. And it's an interception.
We'll see right here. And that ball goes right through Stewart's hands.
Once he tapped it up in the air.
Gives Robinson a gift. It's a perfect throw. The play's well designed. It has a chance to work. Did Pittsburgh get a pass rush?
They got to him, and it's intercepted. It's Williams who finally was able to pull it in.
This is going nuts. Brady's trying to stand in. The pass rush gets to him. They rushed 4 guys this year, not 3 like the last few games against him. The pocket collapses. Tom lets it go. Comes off high, and he knows he made a mistake.
Back in after this play. Play action. Newton looking for Benjamin. And it's intercepted by Carr. And he's back up on his feet across the 25 to the 30. And tripped up close to the 40-yard line. What an acrobatic interception by Tart.
Benjamin again getting off the line of scrimmage and has a pretty clean release right there. But Tart making up for his error on the penalty comes with a one hand.
Didn't it?
You got it. That's the one where Cam has to tell him this. Look.
Intercepted, picked off by Thomas. Earl Thomas with a foot race. Brown won't get him. That will be 6. No flags. Touchdown.
Earl Thomas. DeAndre Hopkins said this is the best safety in football. He is reading the eyes of the quarterback the entire way. He knows where Deshaun Watson wants to throw the football. To DeAndre Hopkins inside on the slot again. Anything more from your veteran quarterback.
2nd and 19, 4 in the secondary, winding up, looking for Anderson, and it is picked off! Picked off on the play by Grimes. His 2nd pick of the season, and takes it down to the New York Jet 31-yard line.
Obviously, they want to go after the secondary, but Brent Grimes is their best cover corner. And he just simply overthrows Robbie Anderson. Well, the Bucs thrilled to have Grimes back after missing the last 2 weeks with a shoulder injury.
Grimes has been around.
With the offensive pass interference penalties, it has been a major theme this season for the Browns. Kessler off the seam, and that pass is intercepted, and guess who? It's Byard. His 3rd interception of the day.
3 receivers to the left side. Wentz throws right, it was picked off. Ryan Kerrigan, touchdown.
The quarterback, Kerrigan's right here, and guess what? He doesn't always drop. 3-4 defensive ends have to play in space. He's obviously benefited by a tip there at the line of scrimmage and easy sailing.